Hey everybody, what's going on? I am Robert. This is Guitar Journeys. We are live here in sunny California. Oh, wait a minute. I got that wrong. We're in Kansas. Sorry guys, I lied to you. We're not in California. Where are you going, to the bedroom? I'm gonna turn this light off in the kitchen. That light is messing up my show. So, hasta la vista, light. I will turn you on later, maybe, if you're lucky. For now, you get no juice. Okay. All right, everybody. All right. What are we going to talk about today? Ooh, you like my shirt? This shirt is called the Cool Cat with the Strat. All right. It's a cool cat with a Strat. I'm a Strat man. I like Stratocasters. I know this is a Jazzmaster, but guess what? It was the only one that had the humbucker. That's why I picked this one over the Strat. Oh. What's going on, everybody? All right, I like that, man. I like that, Mr. Zach. TMZ, Mr. TMZ Zach. I like it, brother. I'm getting me some socks for my birthday, and they have musical notes on them. So cool. Yeah, I dig it, man. And Anna, how you doing, girl? Welcome to my show. Confused diving board. Sup? That's a pretty crazy name, brother. I like it. I like it. Yeah, dude, I like it, man. I like things that are different, funky, and cool. You know what I mean? Hey, Jason, what's up, man? Did you get going with the band at school? Did you hear about Hulk Hogan? Yeah, man. Do you watch Friday Night SmackDown? Because they just had a great big thing on there for Hulk Hogan. So, yeah, man, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I grew up with the Hulky man. I grew up with that guy. When I was a kid, let's see, probably like, I don't know, 9, 10, somewhere around there. I was really big into watching wrestling, and my dad always told me, "Why do you want to watch that crap? That shit's so fake." And I said, "That ain't fake, Dad." Oh man, I really thought it was like real, you know, when I was a kid. I thought it was like for sure 100% real. Um, no, I don't take song requests. Sorry, man, sorry. I'll tell you what though, if you got a song you like, I might play it in one of my shows. You could tell me like a song that you like, and I'll check it out. No, but watch. Um, okay, it's cool. Um, yeah, I kind of figured that there would be something on Friday Night SmackDown, and they had a big deal where all the wrestlers were all gathered around, and they showed all of like Hulk Hogan's, all of Hulk Hogan's like his life from when he was born all the way up until when he died. The song I like is pretty old. It's Wonderwall. Is that the name of the song or is that the group? And I've been playing 15 years. But I don't really like going like by years, to be honest with you. Um, I mean, you could sit around and not play hardly any in 10 years, right? Or you could play every day, you know. I think it's more like, and I didn't keep track of the hours, of course. But when I first started, I was running a business. Yeah, he was still in pretty good shape. But I was running my own business, and there were some days where I didn't hardly play the guitar. Like some weeks, man. Like you get a busy week where you're just working like from sun up to sundown. You come home and you don't feel like playing the guitar. I mean, it was a struggle just to pick it up and play it for 5 or 10 minutes. You just really don't feel like it, you know. When you're that tired and you're just worn out, you don't feel like it. But I retired. Um, well, when I moved to Kansas, I retired from my business, and I had a lot more time. So that's been about like 7.5 years. And I've been pretty nonstop on the guitar for about 7 years, just going at it every day. Um, if I don't have like yard work I gotta go do, or if I'm not doing a project around the house, I like to get in about at least 5 or 6 hours a day. Big dog red. I like that. Oh, thank God that you're breathing. Okay, yeah, I guess that's true, man. I guess that's true. Um, you know, when Ozzy died, I said, well, Ozzy's going to be putting on a show in heaven tonight. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining in, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys spending some time with me. I appreciate you guys saying nice things. I appreciate all of my subscribers. I really do appreciate it, man. Um, but yeah, you know, like I say, so I know some guys that's been playing guitars for most of their lives, and I'll be real honest with you, they're not very good because they don't want to take a lesson for one. They don't want to use any technology for two. Um, they don't want to spend time practicing for three. Oh, check it out, dude. It's a cat. That's pretty cool, right? I call it the cool cat with the strap. My wife got it for me for Father's Day. I put on a show on Monday, and I had, well, hang on, I'll go show you. I bought a hat that matched this shirt. Hang on just a second. Giant cow. That's funny. Oh, yeah, it's a cute shirt, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. My wife got it for me. It really surprised me, too. She said, hey, I came home and I'm like, there's packages on the, we have like an ottoman here by the couch. I'm like, who ordered stuff? Because usually when she wants something, she has me order it. And I said, who? I don't remember ordering anything. What is that? And she goes, oh, open it up. I got it for you for your Father's Day. And open it up, and there's 4 shirts in there. And I said, well, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. But hang on, I'm going to show you this hat that I got. Hang on, I'll be right back. It's right here on the kitchen table. It's kind of a weird hat because if one deal that where it hooks where it snaps in, it makes it kind of tight, and the other one makes it real loose. Yeah, she's a really good wife. I gotta say, she's a really good wife. But I got this hat to match this shirt, and then I got me some checkered socks. You guys go check out my YouTube channel and you'll see I got some videos on there. I had like some checkered socks to match the hat. I got the hat to match the cat. And then I got some white shorts to kind of, like make it all bling, blend in and everything. I thought I looked pretty cool. Hang on, I got a picture of me. Hang on. I thought it looked all right, man. When I go to the nursing homes to put on a show, I like to really put on a show. Here you go. You can see me. That's right before I went to the show. There you go. There you go. But I like to really put on a show for those people, man. I figured if I'm going to be an entertainer, I'm going to do it. I'm going to entertain those people. And I got called out, man. They said the people that runs the nursing home, the activity director, she came over and told my wife that I needed to turn it down a little bit. Oh shit, I was jamming, man. Oh, I've always been like that, brother. Yeah, I got kids. I got some kids, man. I've always been like that, though, man. When I was in school, like grade school, middle school, I mean, I didn't go to high school. I'll be honest with you. By the time I got out of middle school, I said, I'm out of here, dude. I got something wrong with me, and me and school don't mix. We're like water and oil, man. As soon as I got old enough, I said, I'm out. And I'm going to school, no more. School wasn't for me, man. I struggled. I had some learning disabilities. And then back in those days, man, when you can't get it, and you're struggling and you can't read. Well, when you can't read, it's bad because it messes up everything. But back in the 70s, when I was a kid, if you weren't getting it, you were just not trying. They didn't have like all these. They didn't have all this like dyslexia, anxiety, check. They didn't have all that crap, right? You just are not trying. That's what they told my mom. Every time that they would call my mom in there, they'd say, he's just not trying, that's all. He's just not trying. I told my mom, I said, you know what? It's a problem. I can't read. I mean, I can read, okay? If they leave me alone, I can read. But I can't pronounce big words. I can't read in front of people. All I do is just stutter and get embarrassed. But for some reason, the teachers wouldn't leave me alone. They just kept putting me in front of the class to read, right? the kid in the class that can't read, dude, right? And I can't read, and I can't say big words, and you put me in front of the class to humiliate me. Now, you wonder why I don't want to go to school? Come on, man. Anyways, but I had to be funny and be cool because, okay, dude, I was the only fat kid in school, right? Except for my brother, and he was 2 years older than I was. We were the only two fat kids in the whole school. I mean, literally the whole school. There might have been one fat girl, somewhere, but we were like the only two fat boys in the whole school. Okay, so here I am fat, and I can't read. I can't do anything in the gym, like I can't climb the rope, can't run fast, can't jump high. So, yes, it makes it kind of rough, man. So, what I did is I just became like the class clown, Okay, everybody liked me. I mean, like literally everybody, almost everybody. Yeah, of course, there's always got to be someone in the room, right? But anyways, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it, man. I've always tried to be real cool. I've always had a lot of friends. I would get along with everybody. Like, I worked in the packing house industry for about 20 years. And I had too many friends. Everybody wanted to be my friend. Everybody wanted to come to my house and party. Friday, Saturday night, my house was packed, man. Well, we'd get a keg of beer and some pizza. Man, go at it, man. Yeah. A lot of people have that, My wife has it really bad. She has it worse than I do. Yeah. It's because they don't know you. You know what I mean? So they don't know you, then they're scared of you. But I found that the people that other people are kind of like, nah, stay away from that dude. Stay away from that guy. I found those are the nicest people. You just gotta talk to them. Talk to them, open up a little bit to people. And a lot of times if you see someone and you see them like on a regular basis, like school or the gym or at work, and you're thinking, I don't want to talk to that person. They act mean, or they act like they're all cool, or maybe they act like they're just, like they want to shoot somebody or something. And so you don't talk to them, and you never get to know them. But when you talk to them, they're good people. They just like shy, or I don't know. I mean, it's not because they don't want to be your friend. It's just because they don't think that you want to be their friend. You can kill someone. Oh, man. But that's cool, brother. That's cool. I had a real violent streak, though. I really did. I did have a real violent streak in me. I think it's because my brother picked on me all the time, man. I had an older brother, like 2 years older than me. And he made my life miserable, man. Every day he was doing something to piss me off. Every day. You've been playing your guitar, Jason? That's cool, man. You've been studying, you've been learning your, dang, man. Have you been studying your, bar chords? Bar chords. Let's see. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So I watched this video the other night, man. Matter of fact, it was last night. Yeah, man. That's how I got kicked out of school. Oh yeah, you don't want to do that, but uh, yeah, I never got thrown in jail for fighting. I got kicked out of a few bars for fighting. I got kicked out of some parties for fighting. I got kicked out of high school for fighting. But I never got thrown in jail for fighting. I always got thrown in jail because I was either drunk and doing something real stupid. Like I told my son the other day, I said, I never woke up in jail sober. I never went to jail sober. So that's a life lesson for you guys, okay? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Lisa? I welcome you to my show. My name is Robert, and this is Guitar Journeys. And I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. And hello back. I appreciate it. Chase, what's going on, man? Oh, yeah, I kind of remember you. I kind of do. I remember the name. Everything's going good today. Everything's been all right. Into the mental hospital. Oh, crap. No, man. You don't want to go there, brother. Oh, no, dude. No, you don't want to go there, brother. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess it's something about the age, you know? It's something about the age. Because I went through that crap too, man, when I was a teenager. Well, I got to tell you, man, if you drove up to me, and I wasn't a tough guy. I wasn't a big guy. I wasn't a tough guy. I was like one of those little dogs, you know, that tries to fight the big dog. And then it gets bit. Oh, you play guitar too? That's cool. You've been playing for 7 years? Nice. You started when you were 9? That's nice, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's something about life when you're a teenager. You just feel violent. I don't know why, man, but I did. I felt violent, dude. If I was driving my car and somebody drove up next to me and looked at me wrong, I'd say, that's it, dude, pull it over. You ain't looking at me like that. And I'd just swerve at him and I'd say, pull over. And guess what? A couple of times those people pull over and beat me up. Oh, your name is Rosa? All right, Rosa. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, the artist from Blackpink. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it. Like the flower Rosa. Hey, man, I get that too. I get that too, man. You need to start a live talk show like I am. It helped me out because after I talk for about an hour, and you see, I don't have no problem talking for an hour. After I talk for about an hour, it kind of like gets it out of my system. Um, Most people say you're nice. Well, I bet you're pretty nice. I bet you're a pretty nice person. You know, most people, if you talk to them for a while, um, most people are pretty nice. I'm violent. I was real violent, man. I really was. I used, but you know, this was like from the time I was about, I would say maybe like 14, 15, up to about when I was maybe like 30. I started mellowing out a lot. You're 6 feet tall. Oh my God, dude. You didn't look that tall when I was watching you play your drums. You're a big guy, dude. You're a big guy. If I would have been 6 foot tall, I probably would have really kicked some butt. I was only like 5 foot, about 5.5, 5'6". Now I'm old, dude. I'm like 63. Well, I will be 63 in a couple of weeks. And Even though sometimes I do feel like fighting somebody, I just tell myself, nah, dude, you're too old for that shit. Go back inside your house. Leave them be, just let them go. I'll still cuss out the neighbors every once in a while. But then I turn around and come back in the house. One of my biggest things is, well, one, I don't want to get beat up. That don't feel good. You're carrying around a big old fat little, ooh, yeah. That don't feel good. Two, I don't want to end up in jail, because being in jail sucks. There ain't no other way to say it. It just sucks. And it costs you money. And, yeah, and 63-year-old men should not be fighting. 63-year-old people. Your fighting days are over, man. Oh, you taking off? All right, well, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a little tip, okay? 53 or 54 feet tall. Yeah, when you start drinking, man, you feel real big. Until some monster comes up to you and you're like, yo, what's up? I could give you guys so many tips about life because I've done it, man. Literally, I've done it. But I will give you a really good tip, okay? High school is only 4 years. You see that? 4 years. When you're in high school, 4 years sounds like all your life. 4 years is nothing, okay? 4 years literally is nothing. Enjoy being in school. Enjoy living at your parents' house. Learn as much as you can, but really enjoy being in school. And you don't have no responsibilities. You don't have hardly no bills. You might have a bill or two, some little bill. But you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to buy groceries. You don't have to make your car payment, your phone payment. Just really enjoy those 4 years, right? And graduate. If I had anything that I could do over in life, that would be one of them. One, I would finish high school. Two, I would have joined the military. That's 2 things in life that I did not do that I'm going to tell you guys right now. That will set you up for the rest of your life. Hi, buddy. Mike, what's going on, man? God darn, man, what happened to you? You're going to the 10th grade? Well, you know what? Just enjoy it, man. I can't drink. No, don't drink, man. I was drinking when I was 15. I was, man. I was drinking when I was 15. I was already getting drunk. I was already smoking weed. I was already smoking cigarettes. I dropped out of school when I was 15. I actually got kicked out for getting into a fight, in school. But, I wanted to quit, but they wouldn't let me quit because I was only 15. And I didn't do it on purpose, but I was mad at the world. And I got into a fight with some guy that was giving me a hard time. So, yeah. You're vaping when you were 14. That ain't good, brother. You gotta not, your lungs are like everything. And I know it doesn't seem like it damages your lungs when you're a kid, because it takes so many years before you say, uh-oh, I'm having breathing problems. And then guess what? You have COPD, and then it's too late. So smoking, vaping and smoking weed, all that stuff, anytime you're putting something in your lungs like that, it's doing damage. So just, I don't want to make you feel bad, but keep that in mind. Why are you vaping? Yeah, don't vape, man. Don't do that, brother. Don't do it. He was in the bus. I see a lot of kids. I go to the rec center. I try to go like Monday through Friday, and I don't like exercise a lot. I walk a mile on the treadmill. I do some weights, and they have like an exercise ball that I roll around on a little bit for my back. Vaping. No, man. Yeah, you see your grandma. There you go. Take a look at your grandparents. Take a look at your parents. Take a look at the people around town. You want to really freak yourself out? Go to a bar where they just sit in there all day and drink and smoke, or to a casino, and you're gonna see like, whoa. Oh my God. I was about probably 30 to 33 years old. And I worked with this old guy. He was probably in his maybe late 50s, maybe early 60s. He looked really old to me at the time because I was pretty young. And he smoked cigarettes a lot. And I was smoking cigarettes too. And we worked together side by side all day. Man, he was huffing and a puffing and wheezing, and I thought that guy was gonna fall down and die like right there on the job, you know. We had to go up a flight of stairs to get into the area where we worked. So we go down the flight of stairs to take break. Then you have to go up the stairs to go back to work. And that guy would have to stop like 2 or 3 times going up these steps. And this one guy told me, he said, hey, look at this guy. He goes, look, man, that's going to be you if you keep smoking. And that shit got in my head. That, oh yeah, the smell's bad too, dude. The smell's bad. My stupid neighbors smoke cigarettes like crazy. We have to shut our back door. We can't even open our screen doors because they smoke so much and it comes in our house and makes our house stink. But yeah, it got into my head, you know. And I see this guy every day. I work with him every day. I watch him go up those same flight of stairs every day. And I said, I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes, man. Because I'm smoking cigarettes, I'm smoking weed. And I'm going to, you know, it's bad for my health. And I was already like in my 30s, and I've been smoking since I was about 15. So, yeah, I made up my mind that I was going to quit. And I got to tell you, man, it's very hard to quit smoking. Nicotine is a very powerful addiction. Very, very strong. Out of everything that I quit in life, cigarettes was one of the hardest. I quit. I'd go for about 6 months. I'd get real stressed out. Something would happen in life, you know, that would really stress me out. I'd start smoking again. I smoked for about maybe 3 or 4 months. I'd quit again. I'd go about another 6 months. Something would happen. I'd either get drunk or I'd get stressed. I'd start smoking again. It took me 3 times. On the 3rd time, it stuck. Yeah. Hey, Mike. Oh, yeah, man. When you're young, you think, I don't care. I don't want to hear it, man. You know, you're over there smoking a cigarette. Somebody comes and says, hey, man, that's real bad for your health. And you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't want to hear that crap. Oh, man. What it is to be young. But, yeah. Yeah. Whew. I'm very glad I quit smoking cigarettes. Very glad. That's one of the worst things I've done in life, to be honest with you, smoking cigarettes. And I would say drinking too, because when you drink, you get in trouble, you spend all your money. Yeah. You hook up with the wrong people because they're drunk too. You're all drunk. You're all making bad decisions. So yeah, you want to just so there are people that could have one beer and then walk away, right? And then there's people like me that you drink one beer and then you just want another beer and another beer and another beer. The same with pot. There are some people that can every once in a while smoke a little pot and they don't touch it again. And there's people like me that when I smoke pot, I smoke it all day, every day, all day. So they call it having, what do they call it? An abusive? No? Someone help me out, man. An addictive personality. That's what they call it. I learned that in my DUI classes. An addictive personality. And when you have an addictive personality, that's what happens when you start doing something that is addictive. Right now, I'm trying to quit eating sugar because I have type 2 diabetes and I have all of my life, I've loved to eat sugar. My mom was always, every time she went grocery shopping, she always bought cakes, pies. She baked cookies, pies, cakes all the time. Us kids just ate sweets all the time. You know, go get ice cream, go to a party, go to a kid's party, eat cake and ice cream. Well, now I need to quit eating sugar because it's going to mess me up if I don't. Yeah, you're not up to that. Oh yeah, sugar's hard to quit, man. Yeah, sugar's, I would die eating sugar. Yeah, man. Well, when you got type 2 diabetes, okay, last month, I tell my wife, I said, man, I don't know why, but I just feel so tired. I don't, after I eat dinner, I just don't feel like doing anything at all. I don't feel like, and it was really making me a little bit upset because after I eat my supper, I like to practice my guitar for a couple of hours. And you love eating hot sauce? You're like my wife, man. She'll take a jalapeno and just eat it like a pickle. And I'll say, dang, wasn't that hot? And she goes, no, it wasn't hot at all. Oh, man. I like buffalo wings too, but not the hot ones. I don't like hot stuff, man. It makes my mouth burn. And then when my mouth starts burning, I can't enjoy anything else. I like it with a little bit of, little bit. I call it like a little spicy, I call it a white boy spicy. That's what I call it. Give me like a white boy spicy, but not no Mexican spicy. Kick to. So I think I was 18, and I was working on the railroad, and I was like, okay, it was me, another white dude, and the rest of the guys were from Mexico. They didn't even speak English. And we were all staying in a hotel, a really crappy little hotel. And we'd have to get on this old beat up bus early in the morning. They take you out to go work out on the railroad. And when you're all done, everybody gets back on the bus and goes back to the hotel room. Oh, man. Yeah, I know a lot of people that eat hot sauce. It's not a thing, man. It's not a thing. Just give your friends some and see if they like it. Well, check this out, man. I'm eating like I'm white boy, right? I got my sandwich. I'm staying in the hotel, so I go to the grocery store and I buy like, sandwich stuff. Cause you're in a hotel, all you got is the little mini fridge. I don't even know if we had that. We might have just had an ice chest. So there's nothing to cook. you know. And if you want to save money, you don't want to go and eat out every night. We just buy like lunch meat, bread, peanut butter, and jelly, that kind of stuff, you know. Some chips, cookies, stuff like that. And so I'm eating my sandwich, and I'm watching these Mexicans, and they're eating like jalapeno peppers. And they're all like just crunching them, you know. Hey, what's going on? I thought you were actually my kid. You said daddy. I thought you were actually my kid watching me. It's dark in your room? Okay, hang on just a minute. Let me get some light going, okay? Hang on just a second. This light here, I don't think is going to help much. Does that help a little bit? Does that help a little bit? Hey, where's Creep at? I didn't see Creep. Oh, there's Creep. Right on, brother. Creep back from Florida. Okay, so let me tell you my jalapeno story before I forget it, okay? Oh, okay. So let me tell you my story, okay, real quick. I'll finish it up. This old dude was eating a jalapeno. I never even seen a jalapeno before, right? I'm solid white, dude. Grew up in a white town in Kansas with all white people. And I never even seen a jalapeno. And this old Mexican dude's eating this jalapeno. I thought it was a pickle. And I said, is that good? And he said, yeah. He goes, I didn't understand like what he was saying. But he was, you know, like, you want it? You want it? Like the pepper, you know? And I said, sure, I'll try it. And I took a big bite of this pepper. Man, ooh, dude, it messed me up so bad. It took my breath away. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't get a breath. That's how bad it messed me up. It actually burned the inside of my mouth. And I was messed up for about 2 hours, man. I couldn't even hardly work. I was over there I was dying, man. And then like a dumbass, I was rubbing my eyes. And oh my God, it got in my eyes. True. I was kind of mad at that old Mexican dude. And all of the Mexican guys, I'm going to say there was probably at least 10 of them. At least 10. They were laughing so hard. Oh my God. Well, I will tell you something, man. After that happened, all of those guys loved me. They all thought I was funny, and every day they all offered me peppers, all of them. I said, no more peppers, no more peppers. Oh, I don't see how they do it. My wife can eat a jalapeno. I mean, just literally just wash it off and eat the whole thing, all the way down to the stem. And the seeds and everything, just eat it, you know? And I say, oh yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm sure, man. I was about to die. They probably could have called 911 and they probably would have taken me. I was gasping for air. I was slobbering. I was putting water in my eyes because like a dumbass, I stuck my fingers in my eyes. It was horrible, man. It was a bad day. But my wife can eat that whole pepper. And I say, wasn't that hot? And she goes, oh no, that one wasn't very hot. I said, okay. All right, dude, I'm not doing that crap. Hey, Mike, you still here? You still with me, brother? What happened to you? How's come you haven't been around? What amp are you? Oh, I'm not using nothing right now. I'm not plugged in at all. I'm not plugged in at all, man. I'm just sitting here with this Acoustasonic. So it gets a little bit of sound because it's got a sound hole. There you are, buddy. You've been working? That's where you've been? What do you do for work, man? I'm telling these people about how you eat jalapenos, honey.
Show them how to eat it.
I'm not going to eat one. Oh, you knew someone that had? I never actually knew someone that who had one of those. Oh, okay. Oh, you do flooring and a carpenter? That's cool, man. I've done a lot of work, man, but I never put in flooring. I mean, wait, I'll back that up. I did put in some linoleum, and that was not easy, man. I thought it was going to be easy. It was not easy. I had a mess. The first bathroom that I did was I had that crap everywhere, man. That glue, I had that shit all over me. Whew. And taking the old linoleum off of the floor, oh my God, that's a lot of work. Could you please play Why Is It So Hard to Make It? I don't know what that is, dude. I'm sorry, dude, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I've never heard that song before. I just downloaded the song from the Waltons. You guys know the Waltons? The Waltons TV show? I like watching that TV show. Okay, it came out when I was a kid, and my mom used to watch it. And yeah, the song The Waltons. I just downloaded it because I'm gonna add it to my show. My last show I played Gilligan's Island, and everybody liked that quite a bit. Who's that behind you? Or who just? That was my wife. She's in the bedroom. She's in the bedroom because she doesn't want to be out here when I do like a live recording. And she just went in the kitchen and got something. I'm not for sure what it was. Oh, where'd I download it from? I downloaded it from the music place. Hang on, I'll show you. From iTunes. See? You go to iTunes, you type in what song you want. And then it'll take you to this right here. And it'll tell you how much that song is. And then you click on that song. And then it'll ask you for your password, your Apple ID password. And then you put in you probably know how to do it, but I'll just say it. You just put in your Apple ID, and then it downloads. Okay, then when you get it done downloading, you come over here. Hang on just a second. You come over here and you put it in the Moises app. You see that app that says Moises? Okay, you can put that song in the Moises. You see I have 327 songs in there. Okay? And then when you play one of these songs, I'm gonna do it with the volume down, okay? Because if I play it with the volume up, YouTube will give me like they'll give me a copyright on my video. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. This is the Waltons, okay? There's no sound, okay? But you see how the chords go across? See the chords are going across? Okay, so you take and you cut out. There's two guitar parts. One is acoustic and one is electric. You take and you cut out all those guitar parts, right? The tracks. You cut out the acoustic and the electric. I usually leave a little bit in. I leave in a little bit so I can hear it when I'm playing. So that way I play what they're playing. So that way it matches the song real good. And this is one of the best learning apps. I don't know if it's true or not, but they sent out a deal one time saying that they won an award for the best app of the year. And you're taking off. You're gonna go eat, then sleep. All right, Mike. Good night, brother. Hey, Mike. I wanted to tell you, man. I got that compressed suppression pedal, and it's pretty good, man. I like it. Well, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Just a pizza? What the hell? Just a pizza wheeler? Okay. Well, have a good dinner, man. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. So, anyways, I gotta find a Kleenex. Give me a second, guys. My nose got runny for some reason. I keep a Kleenex right there. I keep some Kleenexes in the living room here, just in case. Jason, are you still with me? You have a very nice wife. You stay away from my wife. No. No, I'm just messing with you, dude. Yeah, she's a good wife. She is a good wife. You're still there? All right, cool, bud. Cool. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, man. When you get older, you need someone to help you, you know, in life. So when you get married, try your very best to make sure that you guys are really compatible in everything. I mean, yeah, there's going to be some things, man. I like Crest. She likes Colgate. I like Mayo. She likes Miracle Whip, right? Little things like that. But we like to do the same stuff. She's really easygoing. Like if I say, do you want to watch this on TV? She says, whatever you want to watch is fine with me. Cool. All right. You know, do you want to go to the lake? Sure. You want to go shopping? Oh, shit, yeah. She always wants to go shopping. But if you have a good wife, or for the women, if you have a good husband, it makes life so much better. To have help financially, to have someone to help you in the yard. You know, I help her around the house. I do the dishes, I make the bed, I take the laundry downstairs. You know, we help each other. And we, like we say, it's teamwork. And then our motto is a little bit at a time. You know, do you want to fix the yard or you want to fix the house? A little bit at a time. You don't have to do it all in one day. You don't have to do it all in 1 year. So, yeah. And it's nice, you say it's nice to have a mentor. I'll be your mentor, man. The one thing that I can do is I can tell you what not to do. All right? This is the tip that I got for young people. Don't drink too much. Don't do heavy drugs. And don't smoke cigarettes. That's my best tip that I can give. And graduate high school. It's only 4 years. I know it seems like a long time, but 4 years is nothing. 4 years goes by so fast. 4 years out of your whole life is really literally nothing. So I do understand that some people have a hard time, but here's the thing. If you really try, you don't act like a smart ass all the time. Sorry about that. You don't act like a smart aleck, and you really try, you will graduate. I promise you, man. They graduate kids that have, and I'm not saying that people that have Down syndrome aren't smart enough to graduate high school, because I've seen some kids with Down syndrome that are way smarter than I am, to be honest with you. But that's just an example I'm trying to use as kids with big mental challenges graduate high school. You know why? Because they show up every day and they try. So if you show up every day, you have a good personality, or a good attitude, and you try, you will graduate. It's simple. I'm saying it's not simple to graduate, but you will graduate. What's Down syndrome? Jason, are you serious? You don't know what Down syndrome is? I don't know how else to describe it to you, man. You'll have to look it up. It's a disability. It's like, I don't want to say the word like retarded, but back in the 70s, they were really bad with the way they described it. They called it being a mongoloid, and they called it being retarded. But Down syndrome is a disability that some kids are born with, where some can be real severe, some can be not. You have ADHD. I think everyone does, man. Oh, I gotta be honest with you, man. I think that was one of my biggest problems. ADHD, anxiety, dyslexia. I think that I have a dose of all of that, to be honest with you. Jason, do a search on that, on Down syndrome, because it affects a lot of kids. I don't know really what triggers it, to be honest with you. I had a business for about 20 years. I never really noticed it before, but I was sending my son. I would take the phone calls, I'd write down the address, and then I'd text my son. I'd say, go to this house, and I'd text him the address. Let me show you my texting. I'm going like this. I would text my son the address, and I'd say, go to this address. And then my son, about, I don't know, half an hour later, he'd text me and he'd say, hey, this is not the right address. Check the paper, because I went and knocked on the door and they said they didn't call nobody. And he'd say, do you have the numbers right? And I'd double check and I'd say, crap, I got the wrong number. I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong address. And that's when I started figuring out, this guy got something wrong with me. I would get the street mixed up with the avenues. I would get the house numbers wrong. And my son, he's always like, hey, damn, Dad, this sucks. You sending me to houses that it's not the right address. He goes, it's embarrassing and it's taking a lot of time. And so I had to really like double check everything. But my wife has that, bud. My wife has that where her leg moves a lot. Yeah. You know, the thing about that though, honestly, I mean, I don't know, like, I guess you could have it more, right? Stronger. It's probably one of those things where it could be like real strong or not so strong. But I think there's help. I think that if you went to the doctor, they could help you. You have it too. I think I do too, man. I think I do too. Hell Wings. That's a heck of a name, brother. What's going on, man? Yeah. So my son, he's 36 now. When he was a kid, he was about 10 or 11 years old, I started noticing that he was like twitching. And then he'd make little noises. So I took him to the doctor, and they diagnosed him with Tourette's syndrome. And it was like a real mild Tourette's syndrome. Well, he got a little bit older, it got a little bit worse. So I took him to a neurologist. And this is the bad thing is that well, that's not too good, but I'm not laughing at you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not laughing at you. But I think that if you, oh man, well, that's not good. I think that if you went to a neurologist, they could probably find some medicine that will help you. But this is why I'm telling you this story about my son. They gave him some medicine, right? And then the medicine that would either make it worse or not help him at all. And then you have to stop the medicine, wait 30 days, start some new medicine. And it was really putting my son through hell. And I mean, more him than me, because he was happening to go to school like that and the kids were making fun of him. Yeah. Oh, well, that's probably helping the the ADHD too. That I heard about that medicine before. Um, but that's what I'm saying though, is that if you go to a good doctor, they could probably find something that would help you out. It took my son probably, I would say, at least 2 or 3 different kinds of medicine before they finally found one that helped him. And but that medicine would make him feel either like tired or like make him not feel good. So he ended up just not taking any medicine at all. Well, that's crazy you say that, man, because I used to do that too at school. I used to draw on everything. Not like it's a bad thing. It's just a disorder. You know, most people have a little something that's not quite right. You see that don't feel like it's fitting good. But when I put it on the other one, it's like too big. Check it out. If you look at some other people though, see now it's like too big. My wife takes and puts like a little safety pin. She'll take and put a safety pin in my hats and makes them tighter. So I'm gonna have her do that. Half the world should, yeah. One of the charities that I do give to, and I feel happy to give to that charity, is the Special Olympics, because I know that money is going to a good cause, and it really touches my heart, you know, when I see kids that are like very mentally challenged. So yeah, the money that we give to Special Olympics, we give it because we really feel good about it. So yeah, but there's a lot of people that have way worse, and that's how I look at it. You know, I say, well, I was short, I was fat, I had dyslexia, I had ADHD, what else, you know? And then I see someone else and I say, oh, dude, they're a lot worse than I am. I better just be happy that I'm like, yeah, yeah, I donate money to the Special Olympics. Um, I figure it probably goes further than just the Special Olympics. You know, the whole organization is to help kids. Well, I don't know, maybe even adults, but those are the people that have like Down syndrome, um, you know, worse. So, that's what I was going to say earlier, man. You should maybe be an artist. Maybe that's God trying to tell you something. I mean, nowadays I think is a lot different because everything's done like with computers. Um, so remember I told you I worked in a packing house for like 20 years? Well, one of the supervisors, We were working at nights. Well, during the day, he was going to college, taking like art classes. And man, that guy could draw. You could give him a picture, like just a picture of you or your parents, and he would sketch it. And I mean, just perfect. So perfect. I had him draw me some, I don't know if you guys know what a frock is. Like, do you ever see like someone like behind the beauty counter at J.C. Penney's or somewhere like that, and they're wearing a white, like a little white coat? Well, that's what you wear in a packing house. They call it a frock. And I'd have this guy draw on the back of it with like a black permanent marker. I'd have him draw like pictures, and he'd do like the whole back of this thing. He'd take it home, and he'd bring it back like the next morning or maybe 2 days later, and just beautiful, man. And I always try to give him like 10, 20 bucks, and he'd say, nah, dude. It's just good practice for me. He goes, I should be paying you. I said, all right, bro. He drew one that was so cool, man. Let me show you something. And then I'm going to get out here, guys, because it's already been an hour. Let me show you something. This arm. I have this tattoo of a Tasmanian devil. See it? Right? Well, he drew that Tasmanian devil on the back of a frock, and it takes up your whole back. And the Tasmanian devil, he had a knife in one hand and a steel on the other hand. Do you guys know what a steel is? Hang on, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys how you do it in a packing house. Okay, check this out. This right here is a steel. Okay? And you wear these like on a chain. You wear it on a chain and it hangs down to your side. And then this is your knife, right? And it goes in a deal on the other side. Okay, so you take this knife and you go like this. Like that. That's how you sharpen the knife. All right? That's how you sharpen your knife, like that. At a packing house. You know where you're cutting up the cows? You go. And then you put this back on your side, and then you work with this knife. Okay. Well, he drew me a picture of a Tasmanian devil with a steel in one hand and a knife in the other. I don't remember how it was, like out like this, you know, like that. But it was the coolest thing, man. And everywhere I went in that packing house, everybody said, oh my God, that is so cool, man. Who did that for you? Did you do that? And I said, no, I didn't do it, man. My supervisor did. And he even told me, he goes, you have to quit telling people, man. He goes, I got so many people that want me to draw stuff on their frock. He goes, quit. If I do another one for you, he goes, don't tell them that I did it, okay? He probably did. I would guess he probably did 3 or 4 of them for me. Different pictures. Different, whatever I tell him, put this on there, put that. I think one time he did an Iron Maiden on my back. He was a really cool guy, but he was a great artist. So anyways, long story, but keep doodling, man. Keep doing that. Keep drawing. You know, maybe God's trying to send you a message, man. You could make a living out of it for sure. Yeah. I got some good stories, man. I'm telling you, I've been around. I've been around the block, dude. So I quit school when I was 15. I had my first full-time job when I was 13. I worked at a hog farm for 2 summers. I learned how to take care of the sows when they're having the babies. I learned how to take care of the babies. I learned how to take care of them when they were like 60 pounders. They sell them. You have to load them on the truck and everything. I learned how to do all that. I've loaded trap. At the same time, when I was doing that, when I was 13 and 14, at the same time, I was working like Wednesday night and on the weekends at a place where they load the clay pigeons, you know, for the people that are shooting them, you know, pull. I did that for a few years. Man, I'm telling you, I worked at 2 different gas stations. pumping gas, installing mufflers, changing oil, fixing tires. I worked for the railroad for 2 years. I put in underground telephone cable. I've helped with doing cement work. I didn't do the actual finishing, but I did the labor part. You know, the digging and the hauling crap around and all that hard work. Then after all that, that's when I started working in the packing house. I worked in 3 different packing houses for a total of about 20 years. So yeah, man, I've been around it. I had my own business for 20 years where I was cleaning out sewers and drains, like your shower drain, your toilet, you plug up your toilet, all that crap, man. Been married 3 times, divorced twice, raised 2 kids of my own. I've helped raise several kids that weren't my kids. the knife and everything looked real big, but it's not that big. But yeah, man, I've been around, so I'll shoot you kids straight. I'll put you down the right track, right? Finish high school, go to the military. What are you sniffing that, dog? I want to tell you guys one thing, and I'm going to get out of here, okay? My wife's nephew, his name is Omar. Excuse me. When he graduated high school, he went to the military. I think it was the Army, or no, Air Force. He went to the Air Force. He did he was in Iraq. But he learned how to be a pilot. He learned how to be a mechanic. And he's got a mechanic license now. And I think he's still got his pilot license. What kind of dog? He's a little schnauzer. But he's set for life, man. I mean, like, he did go to Iraq. He didn't get wounded. He was flying, I think, jets and helicopters in Iraq. But the big thing for him is that he got like to where he was at he got licensed to work on aircraft, and now he teaches, right? He teaches at a college in California. I mean, he makes good money, man, real good money. I mean, he gets money still from he's already retired. He's only maybe like 50 years old, if even that, maybe only 40 something. But he retired from the military, so he gets money from the military. He's a professor at a college. I'm not for sure what kind of college it is, but he teaches. A couple of months ago, he was on my wife's Facebook. He got a award for being like one of the best teachers. So, oh, you have a big dog. My theory. I go to pick up her. What are you saying? You're getting a Yorkie? Oh, that's cool, man. See, for me, man, I like little dogs. You gotta think like this, man. It's not cheap to feed a dog. Okay, the little ones eat a little and they poop a little. The big dogs, they eat a lot and they poop a lot. So that's how I look at dogs. Plus, they want to get in the bed with you, man. Our dog always, ever since we brought him home, he's always slept in the bed with us. I can't imagine like a pit bull or, something like that jumping in our bed. Then they like to jump on you when you're trying to sleep. They'll like jump on you. So, yeah. But honestly, man, you guys that are younger, let me see my finger. You guys that are younger, really consider going to the military when you graduate high school, because you're going to get your college for free, right? And if you don't really want to learn how to be like You know, let's say you want to be like Omar and you want to learn how to work on airplanes. I don't know in too many colleges that are going to teach you that. So, I mean, it goes on and on and on. You can learn almost anything in the military. They'll teach you to computer. They'll teach you to be a nurse or a doctor. They teach you how to operate heavy equipment. When you come out of the military, let's say you're in there for 4 years, right? Okay, Omar stayed in there. I think he made a career out of the military. But let's say you only want to go in for 4 years, right? When you come out, you can get a job almost anywhere. And anybody that looks at you and you say, okay, I'll use my hand. They say, okay, you got a high school diploma and you were in the military for 4 years, you're hired. I promise you that's true. All right, guys. I'm going to check out, okay? Your dog is 10 years old? That's cool, bud. What's the dog's name? Our dog's name is Frankie. I named him Frankie the Freeloader. He don't do anything but eat, poop, and sleep, and bug me. Hey, Jason, how far are you from Miami? Your dog's name is Sam? That's cool. That's a good name for a dog. When this dog here dies, he's 13. He's got a couple more years left. See you later, buddy. See you, man. Thanks for joining in. Join us on Wednesday, okay? I do a live on Wednesday and on Friday. And I think I'm going to move the from 7 up to about 7:30. The 7 o'clock's not working very good. Oh, 3 hours from Miami, huh? Yeah. I see like videos and stuff of Miami. It's crazy. I mean, like the where it's real busy and everything, like the downtown and all that, or down like by the ocean and stuff. It looks like so many people. I don't think I would like all that crap. I don't like being around a whole bunch of people like that. I'm gonna go over there. Coming right back, huh? All right, that sounds good, man. Make a video of your dog or something, man, and put it on YouTube. One of these days, I'd like to figure out a way that we could all communicate and see each other. So if you guys know how to do that, give me some suggestions on how to do that. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here. You guys, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And you guys take it easy. Jason, have a good week. Good luck at the school band and all that good stuff. Keep practicing. TMZ, thanks for joining in, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you again on Wednesday. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. They had a great big old thing happening on. I got the Friday night SmackDown on the TV over here. They're over there doing their fighting. All right, guys, later. Take care, man. See y'all later. Peace out. Bye, buddy.